Tonight, otter attack. First, we learned an otter put a little boy and his grandmother in the hospital with some serious injuries, and now another victim has come forward. The Snohomish man believes the same otter attacked him 2 weeks ago.
He says it popped his raft and he had to swim to safety. Now, John Hopperstad is live in Snohomish with more on these strange animal attacks. John?
Well, you know, so far it has closed a popular park, and you're right. Otter attacks are pretty unusual for this area, pretty much any area, but tonight we met the third victim around here in just the last few weeks.
There it was. A cute little otter was not so cute.
Radek still bears the scars, but it looked much worse 2 weeks ago when the terrifying encounter happened.
Very vicious, yeah, snarling. I mean, it was like a rogue otter.
Radek was floating on the Pilchuck when he says the otter attacked from below.
Popped my raft, and basically I just jumped off the raft to get to shore. And I was trying to swim with my sandals on, and as soon as that otter goes underneath water, you're in its territory. There's not much you could do. So he got me pretty good.
He thought the otter attack on him might be an isolated case. It wasn't.
I still can't get like his screams out of my head, just screaming for your life.
Tabitha Moser's 8-year-old son Bryce was also attacked by an otter on the Pilchuck along River Park.
All of a sudden my son is screaming and he's bobbing up and down in the water. And as he comes up, it's all the way on top of his head. When Bryce's grandmother ran to help him, the otter turned on her, sending her to the hospital with damage to the muscles around her eye.
Lonnie, she saved Bryce's life, and that's a grandmother kicked in.
Wildlife officials don't know if the river otter was protecting its pups or its food source, but clearly it's not a fan of people. And right now they are frantically trying to trap it.
We were just talking about how, can life get any better? And then not 5 minutes later, that entire thing happens.
Radek grew up in this area. After his encounter from an unusual terror from the deep, he's thinking twice about taking another dip.
I'm never not going to go back in the river, but I'm obviously going to be more careful. You know, it's one of those things you never expect.
Now, he had to have tetanus shots and antibiotics as it took him out of work for a few days, but that boy and his grandmother had it a lot worse, and they had to have rabies shots. And that's why wildlife officials are so desperate to find this otter before it attacks again. We're live in Snohomish. John Hopperstad, Q13, Fox News.